Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So let us get our lives together. Check our spiritual voicemail and see what is what. Ooh. Shall we? Do let's. Here we go. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. I cannot believe a whole generation has grown up without any fresh Aaliyah tracks. There is a whole generation of people who don't know who she is unless their parents remind them. And you know, it's really difficult to enjoy music when you get older and realize just how much pain is really behind all of the music that we derive so much joy from. You know, it's a little sad, it's a little unfortunate. So let's see what we've got here. Ten of Swords. Ooh, Justice. Ten of Swords and Justice. Off rip. Check the viewfinder and make sure everything is, oh, and it ain't. Glad I looked. Ten of Swords, Justice. Okay. Wow, that's it's pretty deep. Let's not have it that far down on the table. Let's fix this wall here. Oh yeah, that's much better. Give us some space to work. My goodness. Okay. Ten of Swords, Justice. Knight of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Swords, the Lovers, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Hermit, and a crying cat outside. You just gonna run in here too, huh? All right. I'm hearing just desserts. Finally getting your just desserts. You've been prosecuted, passed over, left behind, looked over, prosecuted. For the last 10 years or so, you went through a period of lack, trials and tribulations. There's some justice here for you. There's be reacquainted with your passionate side with the Knight of Wands. And it's not just raw passion, right? Because you have this wisdom of the King of Cups as well as the peacefulness of the Six of Swords. Like this trouble, this disruption is being addressed and moved out of the way. Thank you, Lord. God. It's been a whole ass journey up in these streets. You've got the Lovers with the Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Hermit. You've entertained things that have gotten in the way of your love life. And you made the choice to, even if you have put a lot of energy into it, you've made the choice to walk away and deal with the licks of walking away. Sometimes people will stay in relationships because they're afraid of the unknown. Hey. Oh my God, Becky. Because they're afraid of the unknown. And yeah, come on. Come over here. Come on. And you chose to deal with the unknown. And figure out why you make the decisions that you make. Please sit down. Thank you. We already know where you want to be. Thank you. And deal with that and learn how to figure out how you like your eggs. Yep. Chariot, Two of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups. It's time to move. It's time to move towards healing your heart with the Two of Cups, Five of Wands, and learn what that feels like. This last period was a lot of drawing into self and, not necessarily throwing other people away, but, really releasing people in a very purposeful way, especially when they had a pattern of breaking your heart. And in that Hermit arena, there was this just closed off, like sealed up the tomb kind of energy. You basically just turned all of that off. And now it's time for you to address these things. You put it down and put it on the back burner because it wasn't working. It wasn't working out. And now it's time for you to actually start working some things out. Start getting uncomfortable with these feelings that you have all but swept under the rug, right? In pursuit of like financial stability. But you understand that even with the financial stability, with the Nine of Pentacles, because it's here, even with the financial stability, and you, I can't remember who said the joke, but somebody said that a lady would just like lay in a bed full of check stubs and just be happy that she doesn't need anybody. As difficult as it may seem to you now, especially if you were like super duper single and not talking to anybody and not really thinking about it, like, yes, being financially stable is important, right? But there's more than that, and you can't fill the romantic void with shiny things, because it will still leave you wanting more. Be mindful of your consumption or your vices, because that's another thing. Especially with the financial stability, like it's real easy to just say, you know, it's real easy to indulge in those things. So be mindful of those. Geez, Strength, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, told you, Three of Wands, and Two of Wands. It is going to take a lot of willpower and self-regulation to round this corner into something that is unknown. A really big unknown are other people's emotions and how they're going to act within them. But the truth of the matter is, you know how to provide, you know how to grow, you know how to multiply your resources. You know how to do all this, right? If you don't know, you actually do know. So stop fronting, you know. But this here, you don't feel nearly as comfortable about. If you are looking back at your relationships and you are still placing blame on everyone but you, then it's going to be really difficult to get into like this lover's energy that is quickly coming towards you. Quickly. High Priestess, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, King of Swords, and Two of Swords. You know a lot. You've learned a lot in these last, 2 years. You've learned a lot of information in the last 2 years specifically. This Ten of Swords kind of catapulted you towards that. Yeah. And you've made some great gains with this Nine of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles, like you did some really good work. And because of that, you are being blessed with more. You're going to be blessed with more. Step 2 is not the finish line. Okay? You were just training previously. It was intense training, but training nonetheless. You have yet to put these practices to work. But you have to make the decision to actually do that. But the messages are coming in quickly that, these theories that you've spent all of this time, these last 2 years learning, are about to be tested. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Death, the Star, Temperance, and the Empress. Everybody log off. This passion is coming in, period. You've done all the things that you need to do. You cannot stay in the training area forever, okay? You can't do it. You're gonna have to get out on the field, right? You're gonna have to, you've talked about using this wand. You talked about becoming, and you've talked about becoming this powerful leader, and you are one. Those that are getting these messages, you are one. Make no mistake. Let me say that one more time for the cheap seats. Make no mistake. You are designed to lead, okay? This small thinking that you've been doing all of this time, it's time for you to pitch that out the window, okay? Death is here, wiping that slate clean. Like, nope, you're not meant to be. You're not meant to be a peon or a flunky. All right, you've spent a lot of time in a supportive role, and that's great because you need to learn how you want to be supported. But know that it is time for you to be supported. With the Star and the Temperance and the Empress here, there is healing, balance, and creation here. It is time, collective. It is time for you to step out into your spotlight and take your space. All right. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. I will see you next time. Bye now.